Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. It is a love reading for my Aquarius placements. If you have an important placement in Aquarius, this may be for you. Aquarius, we're going to start with the cards on the table, and then we will elaborate with the tarot on what's going on here for you. I set the intention for identifying who you're connecting with first. And what I got here is that you are connecting with possibly a Gemini, possibly another air sign. So it could be Libra or another Aquarius. For some of you, it could be a Sagittarius or an Aries. So you have a couple of signs that came out right away. This will resonate differently for each of you. So take it as it resonates for your situation. I do get here that for many of you, the person you're connecting with is very powerful. The connection itself is very powerful as far as how deeply you guys are invested in each other energetically. So when it comes to your energetic resonance, you're very tethered together, very powerfully tethered in some way. This is a connection that has the potential to shift your love life in a completely new direction where it's never been before. For some of you, that will mean in a much more deep sense. So if you've been in love before, this could be, for example, like a love that's much deeper than you've ever experienced. So there's a major shift happening, or this person has come into your life to generate this shift, right? So you're going to have a powerful experience in love, Aquarius, and there's something almost magical about this connection. There has something about time is also present in your reading. So I don't know if this is the first time that you've connected with them, or if this is just another opportunity with the same person. But there's definitely some time factor, and we'll get more with the tarot about that. There's some time factor affecting this connection between you and your person. So with that said, let's jump into the tarot and see what else we can find out. Who is the person Aquarius is connecting with in love? So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be someone who you held back from, or who held back from you in the past. So somebody who either you tried connecting with and then got scared or like pulled back from to protect your energy, or vice versa. This person could have started to connect with you and then pulled back their energy. So it's likely somebody you've connected with in the past. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. This could be someone who disappointed you in the past, or who things were going well with, but then suddenly came to an abrupt halt, to an abrupt and unexpected halt with. Yep, somebody got indecisive. Somebody, it seems like one of you, either you or this person, when you first connected, couldn't see past a certain obstacle or preoccupation. So like there was some kind of blockage in the way that scared one of you off when you first connected. So this is likely somebody who has walked away from you in the past, or who you've walked away from, Aquarius. And it seems like now there's a new opportunity with you and this person. So someone must have done some personal growth between now and then. I get that some of you live at a distance from this person, or you may have just waited quite some time for this shift in their energy, or in their maturity, or in their openness when it comes to relationships and love. Okay. So we get the King of Cups here. Some of you may be connecting with a water sign, or you may just be connecting with someone who is now finally emotionally available and open to being vulnerable. Let's see what else came out here. Yep, Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. So 7-7 is also a number you might want to look up in numerology. Can be a very auspicious, fortunate number, but it has other meanings. It also can indicate change, like a positive change or shift coming, and you just get the shift card with talisman earlier. So I do see here that for many of you, you're connecting with someone who's made some powerful shifts when it comes to their ability to make up their mind about you and about this opportunity in love. So like somebody was possibly indecisive in the past and now has done some work to kind of get around whatever blockage they were experiencing initially when you tried to come together the first time around. There is an opportunity for growth here and for an important shift that will impact both your life and this person's life as well. We get the Nine of Cups, Aquarius. So this person sees you as a wish fulfillment, like as exactly what they were looking for in a partner. And then with the King of Wands, I also see here that there's likely a very magnetic attraction between you and this person, or you may be connecting with someone who is very much in their natural element, like in their primal energy. So with this card, I get primal energy. So whether it's male, female, or other, somebody who is very in tune with their body, somebody who is very dominant or like strong-willed is the person you're possibly connecting with here, Aquarius. With the Empress, they see you as the Empress, Aquarius. They see you as the full package, so like as somebody who they could see themselves having children with in the future, building a life with, etc. So this shift in their view of you isn't because of anything you are lacking or anything you failed to show them in the past. It's more so something internal to this person that they've changed. Some thought process or some viewpoint has changed that has allowed them to be more open and vulnerable and see this as an opportunity that they could have missed had you not been open to receiving them a second time around. So I do get that for the majority of you watching this reading, you are open to giving this new person, well, this returning person, let's call it, another chance. Okay, what is this person's true intentions towards Aquarius? What is this person's true intentions towards Aquarius? So this person wants to put in the work to make things work with you, Aquarius. I get the sense that there is some very challenging obstacle remaining in the way. Like there is something really challenging in the way of this connection, and I don't know what it is. But this person is showing up as someone willing to work through that, whatever that obstacle is. Ooh. So you get the Four of Wands. So this person definitely wants a future with you, Aquarius, and they are hoping to be able to build one despite the obstacle. There's some major obstacle in the way of this connection. Like could be more than one, but something major is standing in the way. But this person has made up their mind to say that despite this obstacle, they're willing to work through it and they see a way to move past it. So what is the obstacle here, Spirit? So So something unwanted, something undesirable. So I get with this card that you may have a difference in the way you see things, or you may have like a major difference in, for example, and this could be different for each of you, but one of you may really like the water, like being near an open ocean, etc. One of you may really like the water, and the other of you may be scared of the water or may not be able to live near the water, so something of this sort, and it'll be different again for each of you. This could be something like, for example, someone has pets and the other person does not, and they can't see themselves living with the pet because they have allergies. So things like this that are definitely a challenge when it comes to compatibility, or like the practicality of being able to make a relationship work with one another. Oof. Yep. And I get here that in the past, knowing this information caused this person or you to want to walk away or let go of the connection initially, because if you think of it practically, it's like, oh, well, I don't know how that would work. I think it would be very challenging to make that work, right? Not sure if we could even do it, right? So there was some hesitation the first time around. So I don't know what's changed now that's caused this person. Okay. So here with the High Priestess, I get that this person is spiritually evolving and ascending in a manner that allows them to understand and recognize you at a soul level. So you must have some powerful, and that came out at the beginning, you must have some very powerful spiritual connection with this person for some reason. Like for those of you who understand and believe in the twin flame connection process, or in the past life process, like this could be something like this, and I'll get some clarifiers to confirm, but I get here that you may have some very deep ties with this person on a spiritual level that transcend these trivial challenges of day-to-day life. And I think your person is recognizing that because they're spiritually ascending and evolving. Okay, yep. So confirmation here with the Fool. They are ready to take a risk when it comes to being with you. They are ready to take a risk when it comes to opening up their heart as well. We get the Star card in reverse. So, and there's a hatchet. You see that little hatchet in the back? So I get here that without you, Aquarius, they don't feel the same. So they tried moving on. They tried seeking their freedom. And then you see the skull in the water here, Aquarius. So they tried moving on. They tried cutting you out. They tried seeking their freedom. They tried being independent, going back to being single, or even trying things with someone who didn't have such challenges as the ones that you pose in this connection. But it just didn't work out. I get dead in the water. It was dead in the water the moment it began. There's something about you, Aquarius, that allows this person to feel liberated and free, that allows them to feel like their true self. And experiencing the brief connection that you guys had initially triggered something in this person, like some spiritual recognition that even though if this was like a runner and they left the connection, if they haven't already come back, they will be coming back because they recognized something in you, Aquarius, that sparked something spiritually in them, like a recognition that hasn't let them, it doesn't allow them to just be still or remain in action, it attracts them and draws them to you in a very powerful way. So if you haven't heard from this person, I do expect that you'll be hearing from them very soon. It does seem to me like they're ready to take action at this time. Like they're going to be either trying to meet you in person, or they're going to reach out and call you or text you or try to convince you, even if you're hesitant at first to let them back in. I think this person is ready to put in the work to try, at least on their end, they're going to try whatever they can as hard as they can to try to give this an actual shot this time around, like a true opportunity, because it feels like it was a missed opportunity on both ends initially. We're going to get clarifiers from Spirit just to see what else is affecting this connection. Okay, what is affecting this connection between Aquarius and their person? What else? So you guys may have had very different spiritual or religious upbringings. So like one of you may be like Catholic and the other Jewish, something like this, or one of you may be very spiritual and optimistic about life, and then the other may just be very pessimistic or very realistic and not believe in like rose-colored glasses, etc. So I get that there is some very big difference between you and your person, some very big differences in the way that you approach life and see life, whether that is specifically religious or in another sense, like in the way that you were brought up, in the way that you were challenged throughout your lives, right? One of you may have had a completely different journey than the other, like almost coming from another world, to where it causes these major differences in viewpoints between you, but not to the point where you can't reconcile them or come to a happy medium. You get playfulness at the bottom of the deck, so it's important for you to be playful, and perhaps you already are naturally a playful person, and perhaps your person is too, and this allows you guys, through comedy, through fun, through enjoyment, through tickling, through playfulness in general, to kind of keep things light, and allow yourselves to build a friendship and a solid foundation before you even move things forward. So you're seeing that even despite these differences, there are ways to come together and to honor each other's differences. I knew it. So for some of you, there is also a very strong connection because there's been a past life relationship between you guys. I was getting that before, I just didn't want to call it myself without confirmation. Love yourself first. So some of you may have had, like I said, a start-stop situation with this person. And if that's the case, it was very likely due to one of you not being ready for a romantic connection because you hadn't done the work. Either you or this person hadn't done the inner work to have a certain level of self-love or self-confidence in coming together because of the blockages that existed. So there were some blockages that may have made this person lose their courage initially in approaching you, Aquarius, or vice versa. You feel free to flip it if your situation calls for that. Because sometimes, since this is a general reading, the energies can be reversed. Calling in your soulmate. So again, this person has a very strong soul tie to you, Aquarius. And for some of you, they've had a past life connection with you that bonds you very, very strongly together. So there's soul recognition when you meet this person and when you get together with this person. At the bottom of the deck, you have give your relationship a chance. So if there's been a struggle or a separation, the spiritual guidance here is to allow this person back in and to allow them an opportunity to show you with their actions that they are serious and that they're willing to work past whatever the hurdle is between you guys, Aquarius. If you feel like sharing, I'd love to hear in the comments what your specific situation is, because I get the sense that there's a few different things going on for each of you that I'm reading for. All right, we're going to get some final clarifiers to see how your person truly feels about you, or anything that we need to know about your person. Show us the truth about this person's true feelings, intentions, or thoughts towards Aquarius. Show us the truth about how this person feels towards Aquarius. Okay. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. We will be together again. So this is someone who you likely, like I said, connected with in the past briefly, and it's coming back around. Either that, or for some of you, it could just be somebody who you've had a past life connection with, who you haven't met in this current lifetime, and you are about to meet in the near future. If that is the case, there's going to be a very strong soul recognition as soon as you guys meet, and something about your voice or their voice is going to sound very familiar to you, or it's going to make you feel at home, is what I get. Their voice, the sound of their voice is going to make you feel at home, like it's going to be very natural, very, I just keep getting the word home. It's going to feel like home. I don't know how voice feels like home, but that's what I'm getting. So what else, Spirit? Anything else that Aquarius needs to know about this person? Okay, we are living two separate lives. So the person you're connecting with may be, like I said, from a completely different world. Like, just from a background perspective, they operate very differently than you. And for some of you, this could be someone who lives very far from you, like at a distance physically. So that could be the major hurdle that you guys are dealing with. Like maybe one of you needs to move towards the other. I don't react when people mention you. One of you guys is still not open about dating, or like hasn't expressed your true feelings to the other person. So one of you, either you or this person, is holding back. Since we're reading for this person, Aquarius, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that most likely this is your person who is holding back certain things that they haven't said to you. Like emotionally, they haven't expressed everything that they feel about you just yet. I get the sense that they're trying to protect themselves by holding back some of their emotional investment. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone came out. So for some of you, this won't be for all of you. I think this is a smaller portion of you. You could be dealing with someone who you connected with already in the physical realm, and things got shaky, they didn't work out, and then so now there's been some distance between you. If that's the case, they're still in your energy, and like I said, they're still very likely to try and work things out with you. They just may need a bit of space at this time, or they may have just recently taken some space from you. I left when I saw you with someone, so either you or your person may have gotten distracted with a third party, or may have tried to run away from the obstacle and seek another person or another situation that was less complicated. If that's the case, again, I see them coming back towards you and realizing that that would never fulfill their needs or desires, because it's not you, Aquarius, and it just would never make them feel as complete or evolved. And then we got the final card. This connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. So that just clarifies what I was saying as far as like if they did leave you for someone else, or if they did explore other opportunities in love, Aquarius, then they've realized very quickly that they couldn't feel the same as you made them feel. And so that they're going to be, they're going to be coming back to you if they haven't already. So with the bottom of the deck, we have, I feel overwhelmed. I am drowning in my own thoughts. So again, this person, if they did disconnect from you or try to disconnect from you in the physical, will be back because they're realizing that they have this strong magnetic attraction to you that they can't experience with anyone else. And that the way that you made them feel was their true self. And perhaps they hadn't even found that about themselves. Like they hadn't experienced their truest self except when they met you. So the soul resonance between you and this person is quite strong. And I think it woke something up in them that can't be put back to sleep, Aquarius. So yeah, very powerful connection here. Do let me know in the comments if this resonated, or if you're happy to share any part of your experience that did resonate. Love hearing about your stories. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. If you have a moment, please give the video a like because that really helps me out. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care.